Well, hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? It's Charlie Alejandro again, just connecting with you guys, hoping that everything is going well for you today and things are looking up, and hopefully, you've got some great plans in your future. So, today I'm just going to touch really quickly on a thing that I keep hearing a lot of comments on: self talk. So the thing with self-talk is there's always an assumption that it's women who are always talking negatively to themselves. But that's not the case. This is for guys too, and children. They're known for doing that. So what I want to leave you with today, and what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, is what are you telling yourself? Now, as a parent, think about the fact that there's many times that if anybody ever said anything negative about your child, you would be the first one to turn into a mama bear or a mama daddy and say, no, you're not speaking to my child that way. Because we understand the damage that words can do. We understand that there's a time and a place to reprimand, but to reprimand, you don't have to degrade. You don't have to call names. You don't have to insult, because then you're taking it from a place of discipline to a place of anger. So, with that being said, when you're reprimanding a child, or you're correcting a child would be the correct term, you have to think about the fact that, are you speaking to that child in that way because you're angry at what happened and you're the one that as an adult have lost control? Or are you speaking to that child from a place of love because you understand that the action that they committed is detrimental to their development and to the people around them, and you're genuinely interested in making it better for them? So with that being said, and using that as an example, I'm going to ask you the same question. Think about what you say to yourself any time of the day. So for example, typical women thing: oh, I'm too fat, I'm too old, this dress looks weird, I'm not good enough. And then we have guys that they do the same thing, where they think that someone else is out to get them, their boss doesn't appreciate them, they're not smart enough, they're not good enough, they don't take the chances that they should. That's negative self-talk. And at the end of the day, what are you getting from it? You're not talking yourself up. You're not pumping yourself up. You're not motivating yourself to be better. So, for example, if I tell myself, I'm too old to do all of the things that I'm doing right now, what positivity is going to come out of that? Nothing really, because the only thing I'm saying is I am too old to do X, Y, and Z. So the reality is, the only time you're too old to try anything is when you're in a grave and you're gone and you're dead, because obvious reasons, you're not going anywhere. Your time has come and gone. But while you're breathing and moving and able to function, there is 99.9% of things that if you want to do them, you can accomplish them. I'm not saying that at 105 or at 60 you're going to be a professional baseball player, but that doesn't mean you can't play baseball. I'm not saying that when you're 70, you're suddenly going to become a gymnast, but that doesn't mean, or a professional gymnast, but that doesn't mean you can't learn the techniques. You can't learn to say, you know what, I'm going to be a little bit more flexible. I'm going to be more healthy, more flexible in the sense of being able to move my body better. So I'm not saying that just because you decide to take a dance class, you're going to be on Dancing with the Stars. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but that's not what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, when you take a new undertaking, are you doing it so the rest of the world can give you accolades, or are you doing it because it brings you joy? I know I am clumsy. That is not a negative thing. That is an observation. I am clumsy because my left foot is a half inch shorter than my right. And many times, because I move very quickly, I bump into things, I bump into people, and there's certain things that I don't do as coordinated. But I know what the challenge is, and I've learned to compensate for it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to say to myself, well, I can't do graceful things. I can't dance. I can't do gymnastics. Because at the end of the day, if it brings me joy, why not do it? So the things that I want to leave you with is think, what are you saying to yourself? When you see a picture of yourself, or you see a video of yourself, or you look back on your life, are you only looking on things to tear down, or are you looking on things to build up? We as women are constantly being told, build each other up. Men are constantly being told, be there for each other. Children, we constantly tell them, buddy system, be there for each other, protect each other. So why is it so difficult for us to do the same thing for ourselves? So you need to realize and make a conscious effort from here on out. This is the challenge that I'm leaving you with. Listen to what you are saying to yourself. If you're driving and you say, I'm an idiot, I always get lost. No, you need to change that. You need to say to yourself, okay, maybe I am a little challenged when it comes to finding directions. So next time I will look at the map before I go somewhere, or I will listen a little closer to the GPS. Or who knows, if you've got the time, enjoy the scenic route. Enjoy it. There's things that you maybe never noticed before because you're always going the same way. And once in a while, when we get lost, it's kind of like a cool adventure because you see all these things you've never noticed before. So what are you saying to yourself? And if you do catch yourself being very negative in what you're saying, change it. I'm too old. I'm like a fine wine. I have experience. I can mentor someone. I can mentor myself. I know what my limitations are. And with my experience, I know what I need to do to get where I want to go. Just taking a different road. That's it. I'm too fat. Too fat for what? You pleasantly plump? You trying to be a size 2? What are you too fat for? If that's what you're saying to yourself, what are you really saying to yourself? Are you saying to yourself, I'm too fat? Or are you thinking, well, there's a certain dress that I'd like to wear and I don't think it looks good on me? Or are you saying to yourself, I'm too fat because you're not feeling your best. You don't think you're healthy. That's a completely different topic. You need to flip it. If you're not feeling comfortable physically, then you need to bring it to another level and say, you know what? I don't feel as good as I should. Let me drink more water today. One challenge at a time. One little change at a time. That's how it's going to happen. But sitting there telling yourself that you're too fat is not going to do anything for you except make you feel even worse about yourself. It's not going to fix the situation. It's not magically going to make that dress look the way you think it is, even though I'm pretty sure you look pretty fabulous in it. And guys, saying to yourself, I'm too fat, I'm too broken down, well, what good is that? It doesn't do anything. Take a small walk with your kids. Go up and down the stairs a couple of times. Whatever little tiny change you can do to make yourself feel better. Stop getting these ridiculous goals that I'm going to lose 10 pounds in a week. No, the only way you're going to lose 10 pounds in a week, for women, we cleaned out our purse. And for guys, you cleaned out your pockets. Other than that, you got to do it slowly and reasonably. But you got to figure out what the changes are that you need to make those changes stick. I'm too ugly. For what? Everybody's different. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Who are you comparing yourself to? At the end of the day, you go to different cultures, and what we consider beautiful, they consider hideous. And what we might consider different, they think it's beautiful. It's all legit in the eye of the beholder. So here's my challenge for you guys. Today and for the next week, listen to what you are saying. Listen to that self-talk. And if you say something negative, flip it around to something good. You need to treat yourself with the kind of respect and love and caring that you want other people to give you. Because you know what? If your husband tells you you're beautiful and you're like, oh, no, I'm not. Why are you giving him a cookie cutter list of the stuff that's wrong with you? Be grateful that he's nearsighted and thinks you're beautiful. And maybe at the end of the day, it's because you are beautiful. Appreciate it. A simple thank you, honey. I am so grateful that you said that. Will go a long way. Don't tear yourself down. Build yourself up. And if you notice, if you do it, your kids are going to do it. And sometimes other family members will start to do it. Don't be that kind of person. Be the kind of person that builds people up by the positive self-talk that you do every day. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm looking forward to our next talk, and just have an incredible, incredible day. And remember, speak it up, speak it positively, and always, always remember the kind of person that you are. An amazing one. Bye, guys. Oh, and don't forget, I'm looking for you guys on the 19th. Don't forget to check out the link. Looking forward to seeing all of you.